It's definitely been a challenge for all of our students and families during this time. And I know how hard it is to give, especially during this time of the year with holiday season. But I see the impact and the benefit that these additional steps have had on our community. I think that we have a very, very strong partnership with our community. I think it's one of our strengths as a school and as a district. Every week we have parents that come into the parking lot and they honk, and then we bring them out supplies. We take out food, we take out learning materials, we take out awards and rewards for our kids that are doing their personal best. And we also support technology needs. So we do that every week. We're here and on a volunteer basis. People are helping give back to the community here at Pine Tree. And I think that Kent Schools Foundation adds another layer of richness to what we can give back to our community. I think the hardest part of the pandemic is that as a school community, we really come together and rally around our kids while they're here. And so we're used to feeding them, we're used to being able to provide them with a ton of resources, hands-on materials. Meeting each individual student so that they continue to grow and succeed is so important during this time, whether students need extra support or enrichment. So we have been spending a lot of money at the school site, making sure that our students receive intervention books or enrichment books. They're receiving equity opportunities, so we have equity-based learning and hands-on projects based on every month we celebrate a different culture, and we make sure that our students are having access to those resources in their home, which typically we would provide in the schoolhouse. So that's been a lot different. Our students, we replenish their materials often because we know that students are learning and growing and their needs are changing. And so we don't expect them to have the same set of materials for an extended period of time. We know that every 6 to 8 weeks, they've almost outgrown or outlearned the resources that they had in their hands. And so we need to get them the next resources so that we continue to prepare them to master the standards and move on to the next grade level. So, I mean, we've received a significant amount of support from the foundation. I encourage anybody who can to donate. Its impact is far-reaching. It's helping the entire community, not just the teacher or the student who receives the money or the grant or the supplies. It lets the community know that we care about them and that they're important. And even though that there's this huge craziness that's been going on, that we still care about them and what they're doing every single day, because they're not in the building. We don't get to recognize teachers like we used to or students like we used to. And so every little bit definitely makes a difference.